Scott Morrison has spoken to Serbia's Prime Minister about the Novak Djokovic situation as the government considers whether to cancel the tennis star's visa for the second time using ministerial powers. Our reporters are standing by with the latest details. First to Jonathan Lee in Canberra. Jonathan, what did the two leaders have to say in that call?
Gab, good afternoon to you. Well, it probably says a lot about how this situation has been handled, that it's now a case of high diplomacy between international leaders. It's been confirmed by the Prime Minister's office that Scott Morrison held a conversation last night with Ms Brnabic, Serbia's Prime Minister, at the request of Serbia. Apparently, they wanted Novak Djokovic to be treated fairly and his rights respected. Now, as is often the case with these matters, a readout has been provided to the media. I can tell you part of what it had to say. It says the Prime Minister explained our non-discriminatory border policy and its role in protecting Australia during the COVID-19 pandemic. They both agreed to stay in contact on the issue and to further strengthening the bilateral relationship. Now, in terms of where Novak Djokovic currently stands at the moment, the Immigration Minister Alex Hawke is yet to confirm whether he will use his ministerial powers to revoke the tennis player's visa, effectively overruling the decision made by the court yesterday. It's still, as we say, a case of high politics at the moment. Brnabić, though, the Deputy Prime Minister and Nationals leader, who's been wont to get involved in cases like this previously, has certainly sidestepped the issue today.
That's a question for the Minister. Look, I got it wrong. I thought that it'd be game, set, match, that he hadn't been double vaxxed and he would have been asked to go, but I got it wrong, okay? So I'm not going to pretend to be a solicitor again.
This is now an issue that goes to the government's competence, and it also goes to Australia's international reputation. And now we have a crisis all of the government's own making.
I just think that this has had so much coverage globally that the government is going to look pretty foolish internationally if they now pull him off the centre court and say, no, we're going to cancel your visa today.
What is very clear, though, Gab, is that the international media is now watching this extraordinarily closely. There's been some suggestion from overseas that if the minister does intervene here, it effectively renders Australia a banana republic, not following the rule of law. The government now has to make up its mind as to whether it acts on its own border policy and in effect really cramps down here or actually follows the decision of the courts. What is also clear is it now has a situation where you've got fans who have to be double vaccinated in order to attend the event, potentially turning up to watch the number one seed, the current champion, who's unvaccinated himself. It starts to make a mockery of the situation, but it's a situation that the government now finds itself in. Gab.
It does. Jonathan Lee, thank you.